Mm. Hello, everybody. This morning had a lot of internet issues. Didn't know why. My Facebook didn't work properly. My YouTube totally can't even get in there. Had to wait for a very long time till loads the pages. And we're not talking about video from within. But look at the current energies. Today, you're going to be feeling the rising of the phoenix within you over midnight. There's going to be some energies that you are going to feel from within you. Beginning of the day today is going to be a little bit intense, but overall, it is about to overcome the past from within you. There's going to be these energies to remind you about things, remind you about situations. It's going to be like review, deja vu, and so on and so on. And you're going to be looking at what's in yourself to rise up. You're going to be looking to leave the things behind you that you don't need where you're going to fly in you. That can affect you in so many ways. It depends of your current situations, your current things from within your own self inside of you. But overall, this energy is going to continue and it's going to be very grateful tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning energies, I will give you the shot to be alive at the exact moment, at the precise timing for this. It's going to be at 6 o'clock in the morning for. So we'll see how it's going to be. Check it out, the charts of where you're living. That is going to be the time when, for some of you, that's going to be at 6 a.m. for in the morning. For some of you, that's going to be 8 a.m. From within you. Depends on where you live and when the situations is. But when this new moon, it's going to be igniting, which is going to be tonight. This is going to be in the ignitions of you, the ignitions of the reborn from within you. Whatever you did, however you did, this is the time to get the fire from within yourself. You may gonna feel going to a new directions. You may gonna feel this fast shift. All of a sudden, there's gonna be something shifting from within you, kind of like giving you a new push, giving you a new energies from within. And this is going to be the turning of Jupiter direct. There's a lot of potential. You've been stuck for so long. You've been stuck for a long time. You are stuck in the situations, maybe relationship situations, whatever the situations is. You're going to feel this new move. The thing's going to begin to move forward. And now for the destructions, begin to reconstructions, begin to build something new, begin to getting something that is going to be leading you to the life from within. So what is going to happen today? So early at 7 o'clock in the morning, we have a midheaven at Virgo that's squaring Mars and opposing Neptune. And this energy of Mars. Mars is still not happy with destructions. Mars is still not happy with what's coming and the visions for it. So be mindful about your masculine energies inside. He doesn't like the this. He don't like that. Maybe there is going to be a lot of stubbornness of change. Maybe a lot of situations from within you. But that it's pointing out where you stubborn. You're stubborn to fix. You're stubborn to do things. The moon is in 25 degrees at Scorpio. It is still opposing Uranus in the North Node. For some of it, it's going to be the last hours of doing inner work and so on to it, because the moon is going to go ahead and move a little bit more, and she's about 5 degrees away from the sun. The sun currently is together with the ascendant at 1 degree. That is a beautiful authority to go ahead and move ahead. Beautiful trines with Jupiter and Neptune. The visions that you see, you allow yourself the authority of the getting these new visions, to getting these new situations, to get these new energies from within you. You to rise up out of the shadow, and you now giving go ahead. You giving the authorizations from within you to do this. This energy's been here for a while, but now it's going to be even more filled because the intuitions is going to be coming in the union with the authority in you. That is going to be an energy that release, let it go. That is going to be when you speaking yourself out. You maybe have a very good communications with people during this time. Okay, so at 8 o'clock, midheaven is in Libra. That is about relationship and opposing Jupiter. That could be because if some of your relationship didn't grow, some of the situations didn't grow from within you. Did you grow within the relationship? There is going to be a lot of triggers within these positions because that energy goes through Jupiter. From Jupiter goes into Mars, and from Mars it is opposing the ascendant. So basically, it's like a little sand crack that it's open on the one end. It is like something falls out and disappear. It's gone and so on. But at this time, there's going to be some very beautiful divine energies. They're going to come in from the North Node and Uranus. It's towards the ascendant. That is at 14 degrees of Sagittarius. That is it about you to see the things, express the divine energies within your own self. That leading to all about this. The moon is squaring Saturn and opposing Uranus. Is going to be the last time this kind of like crazy energies is going to be doing to end the Scorpio season. We are going to have this opposition squares more because Uranus is still retrograde. Saturn moves forward, but we are still going to be experiencing once every month. That's going to be like the moon. It's going to be entering in Scorpio. It's going to create this same situations from within. It's going to be like a haunting nightmares to some, but that is what this energy will be. But if you fix all these situations, you guys going to know that this is going to be actually leading you to a path of the new growth from within. The moon is trining Jupiter. It's going to begin to have this energy of activating Jupiter from within you. So at 8 o'clock, you may feel this push of new energies from within you, but you have to move and go ahead with the things that you have to do. 9 o'clock, that energy is going to be more intensified. Hi, Guy. Thank you for coming in. Midheaven is still in Libra, but it's trining Mars, and Mars is trining Saturn and Aquarius. That is a trine. You're going to feel a positive vibes within the air. There is going to be a divine energies from midheaven towards Neptune. You see the divine how it operates within you. What is it telling you? What the message is? What you have to get to this about the relationships between you and the divine, maybe you and everyone else in your life. Beautiful energies for this, but the midheaven, it is squaring Pluto, lack of transformations. Desire, maybe the other side doesn't transform. Maybe you transform, but not the other side. And you're going to be seeing like this transformations, if it didn't happen, it is actually did something to you. It shows you that maybe not, this is not the road from within you. The moon, since she's going to be opposing Uranus and things within you, you're going to see the reasons. What's the reasons? Or maybe you're not seeing the reasons at all. That is going to be this last drops of this Scorpio season. The ascendant, though, it is at 26 degrees of Sagittarius. It is opposing Mars. Be mindful because this can create a lot of impulse energies of actions that you may feel sorry about it. This is going to be a big triggers right now during the Sagittarius season because we're going to have a Mercury first of all is going to begin to oppose Mars. Then we have Venus. Then we have the Sun. But before all The first thing is going to be coming in, it is the moon. Your energies about your emotions about the things that maybe didn't happen your way, the things that didn't happen, the things that you wanted, might be triggers in the next 2 days. So be mindful about this. So at 10 o'clock, the energy begins to be more beautiful, relaxed, and more from within. Venus and Mercury still within divine energies with Lilith. The midheaven goes into Scorpio. Beautiful emotions times. You see things from within. It is what it is. You done what you did the best that you can. You did yourself within the only intense energies that has become between the moon and Saturn. The moon, it is anymore, does not opposing the universe. The Uranus energy is not present anymore. It is what it is. It's done. It's time to move. It's time to get in. The moon is at 26 degrees, 50 minutes in Scorpio, and the sun is at 1 degree, 17 minutes in Sag. You're going to begin to feel this ignition state of this phoenix rising from within you. The ascendant is in Capricorn, a very, very beautiful trines with the Uranus in the North Node. You're basically in the inner work that it was done. It is done. It is in very beautiful energies with the universe and the North Node. You're going to be feel satisfied. If you're not satisfied, that is probably because you didn't learn the lessons you had to learn during this Scorpio season in you. At 11 o'clock, midheaven is at 21 degrees. This is what is going to be in your mind, that inner work that it hasn't been done. Midheaven, it's opposing Uranus in the North Node. If something has not been cleared out, you're going to be looking at to clear. Midheaven is in divine energies with Mars, something that has to do with the divine warrior within you. But overall, there is a like one, two, three, four, five beautiful trines towards Neptune and Jupiter. They're coming from midheaven, the moon, the sun, Venus, and Mercury. So this is a now this energy begins to tell you it was destroyed, it was destructions, it was needed this destructions, it was needed these transformations, because all those five bodies they have a trines with Neptune and not Neptune, but they have sextiles with Pluto, and that sextile with Pluto, it is about two transformations. This beautiful energy that comes in and goes within, there is a like a one big triangle with this, okay, uh, created by one trine and two sextiles in here. It is beautiful. It's that is a beautiful energy between the growth, which is Jupiter, the visions, which is represents Neptune. That is a Pluto, which is right now is together with the ascendant that represents this third energy, this energy that tells you what is have to do a lot. Have to do with transformations. You to look more deeply from within, not just acting on the impulses, but to teach you, to help you to grow from within. And all that energy is in a beautiful placement with midheaven, which is the work you do, the intuitions that you do, the authority from within, the love from within, and Mercury. That is the communications from within yourself. Very beautiful energies coming at 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock, that energy is just even calm us down. It's just like flowerlessly calm down from within. Midheaven, it is between the Sun and Venus at 5 degrees at Sagittarius. The Moon, it's 28 degrees. It's only like 2 degrees apart from the Sun. Beautiful energies there with Lilith. There is synchronizations. There's going to be this energy of the three. Probably going to have a very good talking about Lilith, the Moon, and Venus. And there, the authorities also represents, which is the Sun. I mean, this is going to be extension of the previous hour, but more concentrate, more powerful from within you. At 1 p.m., the midheaven it's moving at 19 degrees. It is going to be opposing 21 degrees of Mars. That's going to be trigger, of course. You to look at it, the trigger, and you to transform. If you are in the lower energies, be careful of these sudden actions, these sudden things. It's testing you to see what this, or maybe you receive information, maybe you got something that aggravate you from within you, but keep staying in the good energy that comes from the moon, the sun, Venus, and Mercury in there. Maybe this time you're gonna be have desire like no communications, and that's gonna come in from the ascendant of 10 degrees in Pisces because it squares um, Mercury and Venus at 9 degrees. But take a look within this. The ascendant is going to be just for a very short amount of time. It's going to be like this trigger is going to be like putting, uh, talking about like for like up to like a half an hour during this time. So be careful between 12:30 to like 1:30 ish, somewhere in that range. Take a look. If you have a communication, stop for a minute. We'll look from within you. Have this teaching that Saturn is giving to Mars. That is the karmic teacher from within. Is like don't repeat the same mistakes from within you. So at 2 o'clock, midheaven is going to be opposing Lilith and squares Jupiter in there, and the ascendant it is actually at 6 degrees it squares Lilith for you know I'm gonna feel like so much work to be done, so much situations to be done, things are destroyed within the family, things are this and that. You need to understand things have to be destroyed in order to be rebuilt, to build from within you. The moon, it's continue approaching. She's at 29 degrees, 15 minutes of this ignition period of the phoenix from within you. During this time, the ascendant, which is in Aries, it's 6 degrees of Aries, is going to be trining this. It's going to be kind of like a blessing from in the disguise that it's telling you this energy is coming for you to take a flight inside of you. So at 3 o'clock, beautiful energy. The ascendant is at 1 degrees of Taurus and gives the divine energies towards the 1 degrees to the sun, also to 29 degrees, 51 minutes in the moon. You're going to feel this new moon that's coming. You feel these divine blessings that's coming from the divine to be reborn, to get this rejuvenations, if I have to call with this, you rejuvenate yourself, your spirit, your energies, you let it go of a lot of things. It's going to be a beautiful energy catching this hour. Midheaven, it's a 17 degrees of Capricorn. It is a beautiful trine with Uranus. You actually got this energy a few hours back when the ascendant was at Capricorn. That is it. You see that vision, but you have to work with this energy, and that energy comes into you. You're feeling it from within you on earth. That is it. This energy that it's between Capricorn and Taurus in earth. It's like high vibrations are coming into manifestations for some of you. You're going to feel this report inside. 4 o'clock, the ascendant is at 22 degrees and begins to send this intense energy towards the moon and the sun. The moon, it's already crossed over to a Sagittarius. She's at 0 degrees, 27 minutes. It's like 1 degree away from the perfect union with the sun, but the energy is going to be present. The beauty of this, it's going to be the trines with Pluto and the midheaven, that it's right now at 1 degree of Aquarius, and those beautiful trines they are made with Jupiter and Neptune. Mercury and Venus, they're not going to have trines anymore with Neptune and Jupiter. If the communications needed to be done, they should have been done by now. If they're not done, moving ahead. That's what it is. The love and the talk, the communications, which is Venus and Mercury represent, they're moving ahead. They just don't even have aspects at the current time. It's all about the ignitions from within you. There is a beautiful angel wings. They are made by the ascendant, midheaven, uh, the sun and the moon, and Jupiter and Neptune. You take that energy, you're going to be fine. But on the other side, if you don't take that energy, this is going to be create intensity within your emotions, within your authority, within you. Like you didn't did certain things, you didn't did certain situations, you didn't look at certain things. How did that comes? That comes in from these oppositions, but also there is a square with Saturn that is in Aquarius. The teaching lessons from within the karmic, the situations, and so on. So at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the ascendant moves at 10 degrees of Gemini. That oppositions coming in with Mercury and Venus. Now there is this intense energy comes to you. It's like no expression. I should have talked. I should have called. I should have done. I should have this. You need to understand this oppositions is between duality signs, which is Gemini and Sagittarius. There's going to be a lot of make up your mind situations from within. Right now, the moon and the sun are together. They're both at 1 degree of Sagittarius. For you're going to look at it to this energy, you're going to understand this beautiful energies overall, but the ascendant, as I said, it's going to be there for about like 30 minutes. Midheaven, though, it's together with Saturn. Beautiful energy towards Mars, but towards Uranus, there's going to be this squaring. So whoever did the work for internally from in themselves, they're going to feel okay. Whoever didn't did the job, they're going to look with maybe longing, sadness, and so on. But don't go into the aggravation energies. They're not going to help you. They're not going to help you. And at 6 p.m., we have the moon and the sun coming in together for it. They have this beautiful trine. There's going to be this ignition times from Jupiter that it comes in. Jupiter is in 28 degrees, 48 minutes. He's going to turn direct, but he's going to stay there for a little bit, just so you can get comfortable with this speed for. You might feeling this energy that comes in with from within you at 6 o'clock p.m. Midheaven is at Pisces. That is going to be intense energy because he's going to square all this. He's going to square Venus and Mercury. He's going to square the union of the authority and the intuitions from within you. So there's going to be this intense energy. So you need to understand there is a four bodies. They are a union in Sagittarius. That is the Sun, the Moon, Venus, and Mercury. So your job is opposing all this process from within you is not going to help you. You might going to feel a little bit intense, but midheaven is not going to be staying there for a while. Ascendant is at 26 degrees of Gemini, and it's going to be squaring Jupiter and Neptune. You might going to feel a little intense energies, but they're going to be just for a little while. And talking about at 7 p.m., so here is the ascendant. It is within Cancer, beautiful divine energies towards Venus and Mercury there. The moon, it's already disengaging from the sun. The ignition happened. And Jupiter right now is going direct in you. That energy is going to begin to be released. The phoenix is reborn in, and midheaven is also in Pisces at 18 degrees 4. So this energy is released right now. Currently, we are going to have only Mars, Uranus, and Neptune in retrograde mode. Everything else is moving direct from within. Beautiful energies about this time to look at it, the family from within your own self. But that ignition is done, it's going, and the moon is going to go forward. Congratulations to all of you who did your job. You're moving ahead. You are moving. You're going to feel it in the next hour because midheaven it comes with Jupiter. Next hour, she's going to be crossing within Jupiter. Is going to crossing through Neptune and Jupiter, and it's going to entering Aries, and it's going to be a beautiful divine energies inside of you. You're going to be looking at everything, this new birth. Midheaven, when it comes in with Aries specifically, is you to begin a new vision, new cycle, new situations of the day with in you. That's going to be at 8 p.m. You're going to feel this beauty energy that comes in and changed you all of a sudden. That is your rebirth inside of your own self. The ascendant is at Cancer. It's got a divine energies with Saturn. The divine lessons are there, the divine learning, the divine blessings and are giving into of Saturn. He's like, here we go. That was a your passing test of these situations. I'm the teacher. I give you this, and so on and so on. The ascendant is beautiful, trines with all the process that comes in right now with Jupiter and Neptune. You're going to feel it, this mystic powers inside of you that walking in right now, because that is the growth before birth. You're going to feel this energy. You're born, you are reborn, but you have to gain your strength. So until Jupiter moves into Aries, you're going to feel like growing up your psychic abilities from within you. There's a lot of powers coming, guys. So get ready. Don't say I didn't say so. And at 9 p.m., the ascendant is at 4 degrees of Leo. It is opposing Pluto, but there is a beautiful kite. The beautiful kite that understanding this responsibility as a king, queen from within you, as an archetype, as a subself from within yourself. There is a beautiful trines with Jupiter, and there's a beautiful trines with the moon, with the sun, with Venus, with Mercury. That is a fire ignitions in there. You're gonna feel this energy of Phoenix rising up and take a flight for the first time. Maybe you're gonna feel this intense energies. I need to do something. I cannot stand it. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. What happened? What is this? What so on? Some of you is gonna be feel like I need to do something. I need to create something. I need to build something. I have to get in. So on. You know, when the energies are intense, under pressures for it, yeah. But this is gonna be uh, an explosive growth. This is gonna be something that is gonna give you like path of new life within you. You're reborn. You did this from within yourself. Some of you wants to test your new powers. Be careful with this energies. Don't repeat everything because the ascendant later on at 10 o'clock p.m. it is at 15 degrees of Leo. It is going to be squaring 16 degrees Uranus, and it's going to be opposing to 19 degrees Saturn, this Leo, Taurus, Aquarius situations. And if you have something in Scorpio, that's going to affect it as well. Within, we still have this energy, but there's going to be a very beautiful divine energies towards the moon and the sun. That's going to come from midheaven, that it's a 6 degrees of Taurus, and Lilith, that correcting itself with the intuition. So let it finally learn the intuitions about the family within. There is a divine blessings that comes with it. Not to repeat the same things, not to repeat the same situations, and this energy is going to be beauty, beauty from within. The ascendant supporting the communications about love from within. Very beautiful energy. And at 11 o'clock, the ascendant is at 27 degrees of Leo. There's going to be this squaring towards this process. If you haven't done things, you probably feel the intensity and learn the lesson that is like a letter Z in red. And that letter Z in red, it comes from the midheaven, that it's 21 degrees in Taurus, and Uranus towards Saturn. There is this square towards Saturn. The lesson has not been learned. And some people who haven't learned the lessons, they stuck. They left behind. They did not rejuvenate. They didn't did everything. The ascendant at 27 degrees, it is opposing Saturn. Some of you may want to feel this intensified energy. But the ascendant at 27 degrees, it is squaring the moon and the sun. Some people may feel jealous, may feel things, may feel that. And you guys have to understand this. It was like inner work. If you didn't did the work, why you gotta be jealous with people who did the work? If you did the work, though, here is the thing: if you did the work, Pluto is in divine aspects with the ascendant at Leo, and Jupiter is in divine aspect with the ascendant. You turned this, rejuvenated yourself, the king, together with in the divine energies within you. We talk about this energy specifically within the Leo season when I was there. That was these transformations of Venus from within. Now Venus and Mercury, they're in divine energies with Lilith. Is going to be felt out later on within you. The moon is right now within divine energies because the moon is going retrograde. She's going back towards Gemini, but later on she's going to be turning direct. And guess what? She's going to be creating that beautiful communications in you. And I want to give you the midnight situations. The reason I'm giving you the midnight situation is because midheaven it is at Gemini, and it's going to be opposing all this process of the day from within you. Ascendant is going to be at 9 degrees of Virgo that squares all this process within you. So look at what's inside of yourself. Look in you. Don't have to be this perfection organizations. Nobody's perfect from within. But the change, the improvement, the things that you did from within you, specifically this year, this season, is going to be affecting you everything from now on. You improve, you evolve. Not everything has to be perfect from within you. So, my suggestion is if you stay up until midnight, go ahead and be compassionate to yourself, to have more self love towards within you. And some of you maybe do some heavy realizations during the midnight. So that's what the astrogravitational report was today. And if you guys have some any questions, now I can begin to answer it from within. Oh, we have a Josh. Hey, Josh, thanks for coming in. Maria Richards and Sinan Set. On Sinan Set, catch me after this live when it's finished. We have questions that you wanted to ask for it, and I haven't forgot about you. So please find me on the Facebook. But today, few people tried to connect with me on the Facebook in the computer, so I can do astrology work. I couldn't. I use my phone, but the phone cannot completely because I have to look different things. Okay, I want to apologize again to you, but I owe you some stuff. So you should feel better. You should feel good within. I know there could be feel this nostalgia energies of things that wasn't done the way you expected. I like to know more gravitations for my chat. Energies are strange. Yes, Josh, the energies are strange. And let me know what do you want to know, or you want to call me and we can have conversations. Uh, there was a heavy energies last night. Oh yeah, there was. There was a very strange energies last night, and I felt them. There was a huge amount of purging. Um, all right, Josh. Probably within the next half hour or so, I can go ahead and work on this. Yeah, maybe in the next half hour, I'll give you a buzz. Okay. But before that, I want to check the things out with unseen and set. Mm. And we can have this. Okay, no problem. Thank you, mate. Practice the Australian accent, but I don't know how this will be. So, all right, guys, you guys gonna see it in the afternoon. Things is gonna get better. All of a sudden, things are just like opens up. And tomorrow is gonna be actually very beautiful. You're gonna feel this motivations. You're gonna feel this new energy. You're gonna feel this renew from within yourself. You're gonna be like, for example, if you take a look in the avatar, and this is gonna be I'm talking about the blue man's avatar, not the animations energies. We're talking about that is the moment when, for the first time, he actually got his flying dragon from within. Uh, but then he all of a sudden he got to a level that he learned how to work within, and when he got the giant dragon within, that's what his inner work was. For some of you, that's what is going to be from within yourself. And careful with the testing the flights within the new energies. Be don't let yourself uh, fly high. Okay, learning there. Take your time. Take your time to learn to navigate these energies because they're gonna be powerful. Powerful processes begin from now on, guys. All right. I'll see you in a bit with some of you. Thank you guys for coming in and watching the report. Love you, and I will see you here tomorrow. And today we're going to be talking about like renewing yourself and growing new cell in the DNA. That is a suggestion by the CC and the main channel. Love you guys. Be love and share the love in here. And all gonna be good.